Big D, Dallas, Texas, and the Stars are ready to soar and shine oh so bright on the ice tonight. Both teams lined up in the middle. We are ready to get things underway. The Penguins will look to go in the offensive as they win the opening draw. Takes it and looks ahead. Pittsburgh's on the attack. The Stars get a hold of the puck along the boards. Through center. Sends it in front. Oh, and he whiffs on it. He looks deep to Crosby. Pittsburgh's got a hold of it against the wall. Good use of the body to knock them off the puck. Angles it over to Crosby. Back to the blue line. Off the crossbar.
Are we ever going to see a goal in this game, James? I mean, that's a tough one. Frustrating when you get to the right spot at the right time, but yeah, just put it off the bar and out.
Across the line and on the attack. Here's a chance. Scores! The Stars are shining.
I think he makes a really good read here, James. He anticipates the play well and gets himself square to the shooter, but unfortunately, this one hits him and he seems to be a little leaky because it finds its way to the back of the net.
Dallas has jumped out to a 1-0 lead as we approach the midway mark of period number 1.
Well, I really feel like they've set the pace throughout this game so far, James, and they get the opening goal midway through the period. It's about settling in. It's being about a wave, utilizing all of their lines, and they've created a ton of energy. It's just a matter of time before they get the next one.
Moves behind the net. Takes a shot with the stop. That knocks it off the puck. Scores! And the scratching and clawing has paid off as we are back to even.
Well, we're back to evens, James, and I really like their game. I mean, when you're pushing and you're trying to find a way to get ahead and on top, you have to trust the process. That's exactly what they've done, and they've been rewarded for it.
Inching closer to the midway mark of the period. The next goal could be a big one as we are tied. Pavelski's won the draw at center. Taken down, and the officials caught it. And the play is whistled dead. Here's the call.
Well, in this situation, he is going to get the tripping call. I thought he had good position there on his opponent. James fishing for the puck. Just used his stick and got into the skates. Tripping is the call.
In the league, guys. They are extremely dangerous here. And with the first one of the night, let's see what happens.
Play resumes here as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. And he's taken down. The officials are signaling for a penalty. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Let's get the official decision. The Stars will lose a man, tripping the call. Well, things open up for both sides a little bit here with some 4-on-4 action.
Not typically that we see 4-on-4 action, although it's a lot of fun. You certainly know they practice it in practice. This is something that they're aware of. They know what they're doing. They want to possess the puck and try and create numerical advantage.
Moves it to the middle, and he denies that great opportunity there. Good use of the body on the play.
Duchesne's almost ready to get back on the ice.
And time expires on the power play. Both teams back to even.
Heiskanen's been feeling it, James. You know who else is feeling it? His teammates. They have been the beneficiaries of a great leader on the ice who's just been distributing the puck and generating a ton of offense.
Dallas takes possession off the draw. Shuts the door with a great save. And a smart hits-up play to put that away by Hockenpott. Dallas plays it along the wing. Shot attempt completely fails on that. Pittsburgh's moving it into the offensive end. Takes a shot. Glove save. Grabbed along the the boards by Hackenpah. He's got a step. Scores! Looky, he continues to light the lamp.
Well, that's 25 goals, James, and it ain't easy to score in this league, but he has found the back of the net in different ways that many times. I love his awareness on this breakaway. His head is up the entire way, and he's reading exactly what the goaltender is giving him. He sees some daylight, quick release shot, and he buries it.
Dallas has a 1-goal lead here in the back half of the first, and Cheryl, you're starting to see some control this game now.
I think it's because they're wearing their opponent down. They're in the offensive zone. They can't get the puck, and they're finding a way to get it to the net. And guess what? After the shot, they're finding a way to retrieve it as well. When you hunt pucks, you own possession as well.
Taken by Duchesne. Robertson's going to play it against the half wall. Tremendous save by Chari. And he'll lug the puck back inside the defensive zone. On the attack along the boards. Denies him. He got all of it. The Stars move it ahead. Sends it out front. Oh, he comes up with a stop. Looks to make a play over to Bunty. Dallas gains control of the puck.
Well, the officials aren't going to let this go on, James. There's going to be coincidental calls here. No harm, no foul, though. Both of them are going to the box.
A little more room out there with a little 4-on-4.
A few ways to play a 4-on-4. You can sit back or you can be very aggressive on the puck. But you have to make sure that you're aware as well. There's more ice out there for your opponent, too.
Tries to get the puck over to Letang. Slick feed. Quick pass to Bemstrom. Gets in front of it. Looks to set up at the point now. And there's another stop. Both teams getting a good sweat on after this first period. We've got lots more in store, and we're coming back with a clean sheet of ice next.
Do your part and take public transit to and from the game.
And the official seems about ready to drop the puck on period number 2. The second stanza is underway as the puck is dropped. Let's go. Well, Cheryl, already a third of this one played. What do you make of this one?
Ottinger is the only reason that his team is in this game, James, and he's been outstanding through the first 20. He's dialed in, he's focused, and his team needs to pick it up if they want a shot at winning this game.
Play blown dead. Let's get the call.
You're trailing by 1 and you take a penalty, not the way to get back in the game.
Heiskanen's a great skater, even when he's backing it up, guys. His in-reverse zone ability means he can face the puck while retreating and read the play.
Play resumes as they win the draw here inside the offensive zone. Hammers it on net. Zero fear on this guy's part as he blocks it. And that carries off a stick. And he makes the save with ease. They are really pouring on the pressure here. And they finally clear the zone after that extended shift. With possession along the wall. Blocked in front. The Penguins will kill off a few extra seconds now. Gets it out of his own end. Picked up along the wall by Heiskanen. Sends the feed in front. And he shuts down a great scoring chance there. Carter's recognizing they're still short-handed here as they get ready for the face-off. Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Clearing attempt. And they clear the puck from the zone.
Well, the PK unit has to be aware of where everyone is, whether they're in the middle of the ice, whether they're on the wall, and the angle at which they take it off to glass to make sure they get it outside the blue line.
The Stars looking against the half wall. And the goaltender comes up with a piece of it to keep it out of the net. Again, the denial by the goaltender.
Oh, man, he's so dialed in, makes consecutive saves there, and keeps his team in it.
Turned aside with the glove by Ottinger. Looks to pass it to Ben. Centering pass! He scores! What a play!
He's in a high-danger scoring area. He's got a bit of time, but he knows he's going to have coverage come to him right away, so a quick snapshot, and he buries it.
Dallas is humming along here tonight as they extend the lead to 2, Cheryl.
Yeah, they've always been moving throughout this whole game. They've just found ways to get to the puck first and support it all over the ice, and they've executed the reason why they're up by 2.
Pittsburgh's got possession at center. The Penguins played along the boards. And now it's grabbed by Steele. Puck picked up by Heiskanen. Sends it to the middle. Can't connect the play. Up to the challenge as he gets his pad on it.
Great positioning by the goaltender to redirect it to the corner, getting it out of danger.
Here they come down the right side and on the attack. And a good use of the body to knock the puck loose. Into the offensive end now. Here's a chance in front. And that goes off a stick. Rust stick handling in his own zone. And he's ridden off the puck. Steps into the offensive end. Dallas tries to break out from their own end. Here they come up along the wing.
He's already got 2 goals. Another one would be fantastic.
Scores! Earned It's a hat trick!
I think that means 1, 2, 3, doesn't it, James? He fills the net multiple times because he's in and around it. Sometimes you have those kind of days where nothing can go wrong. Tonight's is. Having another look at it on the replay, we can see that he got a piece of it, but just not enough, and it squeaks through to the net.
The Stars still have a lot of time left in this game to even make this even more lopsided, but Cheryl, late here in the second, they are dominant.
Well, it's pretty hard to believe that you start with the adrenaline running, you got the competitive juices flowing, and there is no lag in their play. It has been a consistent effort, and they simply have lit their opponent on fire.
Feeds the puck up to Crosby. Pittsburgh's on the attack. Takes the puck at the point. Handles the pass.
Duchesne's already got 3 goals in the game. I never had these, James, but it's got to feel pretty good.
Made the save on the play.
Jari's been off his game tonight, really looking uncomfortable between the pipes, and he needs to settle in and find a way to create some momentum for his team. But on the other side of the puck, I mean, the forwards have to contribute offensively, and they can only do that if there's a sense of urgency to their game.
Turn that chance aside. Does it again with the stop. Delayed penalty coming up here. Whistle stops the play.
You can see in his body language that he's frustrated with himself as he dances to the penalty box for the 2nd time this period.
Dallas is set to go back to work on the power play.
They haven't scored on the power play yet, but they have another opportunity. The key to this one, gain possession so they can set up.
Quick shot. Oh, he kind of struggled with that one, but he got just enough to keep it out. Puts another on the net, and he gets in the lane to block that. Moves it to Dadonov. Quick feed to Johnston. Dallas plays the puck along the boards. Pittsburgh's penalty killers get a hold of it. The Penguins will play it in their own end. And he slides it quickly to Ludwig. The Stars take possession in the defensive end. Center feed! And that's deflected off someone in front. Takes the puck as the clock ticks down on the penalty kill. Fires it! Turns that one away! The Stars move the puck in the defensive zone.
For the comfortable lead, James, some would say that that power play really wasn't a big deal, but I would say different. It's really important that...
And he hangs on just as time runs out. And that'll bring an end to the 2nd period of play. Let's get a clean sheet of ice and come back with the 3rd period next. Welcome back, everyone. Both teams lined up at center ice, and we are ready to get this third period underway. 20 minutes to go here in regulation of what has been a very one-sided affair. Well, 2 periods down. Here we go with the third period. Cheryl, your assessment so far?
The Penguins haven't had any possession time, James, and as a result, they haven't created any offense. Their opponent has really taken it to them, really worn them down, put them on their heels, and they spend a lot of time in their own zone.
Puck scooped up by Graves, and he stopped that one.
Graves gets a nice opportunity on net in his first game back after rehabbing his injury, James. That's got to feel good.
And that was a good heads-up read to make that save.
The goaltender is very aware of where that puck is in that low slot area and defends his crease by getting out, being aggressive, and taking away any of the net.
Boom! Wow, what a thunderous hit there.
That was incredible. Everyone is on their feet. Man, he get nailed.
Takes the feed. Can't maintain possession after that hit. Dallas moves ahead with the puck. Oh, this looks dangerous. Makes the save. How did that stay out? Pittsburgh's going on the attack as they gain the zone. Moves it quickly over to Duchesne. Carries the puck through the neutral zone. Here's a short pass to Ben. Huge stop by Chari. Takes a shot. He scores! 4 straight goals. They're rolling now.
And talk about confidence, hey, James? I mean, their opponent does not have an answer. They look absolutely stunned. I mean, they are like a freight train just pounding down on them. This is exactly why you send bodies to the front of the net, James. You want to create a screen, and the goaltender drops into the butterfly position as a default and is battling to find the puck. Can't find it and beats him clean.
Dallas has to be pleased with what they've executed tonight. This game plan has been top-notch.
It really has. I mean, they've been physically and emotionally engaged right from puck drop, and the score is reflective of it.
Smith's got it along the boards. Comes up with the stop. Quick pass to Pavelski. Right up the gut into the offensive end. Shot. Great save by the goaltender to get a pad on that one. Keeping the puck out of the net.
To be an effective tipper, there are 2 things that have to be mainstays and in your repertoire. 1, you have to have great timing, and 2, you have to have fabulous hand-eye coordination.
Here's a shot. Oh, and he reaches out with the glove save. Wow.
They make some consecutive saves there. He's got to be wondering where his defense are. I mean, how about a little help?
Takes a shot. Oh, it stays out. He got a piece of that one. The Coyotes are up next on the schedule, and I hear tickets are still available, a few select seats, so get them now. It should be a good one coming up. The Stars have shown no signs of slowing down here in this third period, up big. Puck is dropped, and we are back underway. And that's stolen by Hintz. Oh, he just got enough of that one to keep it out. Taken along the wall by Malkin. Directed over to Rust. Breakaway. Oh, denied on the play. Wow.
That's a true competitor's save. Just when you think that he's completely out of it, James, he comes across with a desperation save to keep his team alive.
Oh, great save and a beauty on the play. The Penguins will play it from the defensive zone. Pittsburgh's got the puck along the wall. Denies him.
Ottinger's all over that save. I mean, he's dialed in, and he recognizes where he has to be at the right time.
The Stars scoop it up along the boards. Dallas is in the offensive zone. Moves it to the middle. Great defensive heads-up play to pick it off. Along the right wall and into the offensive end. Beautiful read in the defensive end by Duchesne. The Stars play it along the wing. Quick shot! That's blocked. Moves it to Puljujarvi. Here they come through center and into the offensive end. And as the final seconds tick away, listen to this place recognize a hard-earned victory. The Stars have definitely used the shoot-first mentality, and look at the score here late. Crosby's won the draw deep in the defensive zone. Referee signals penalty coming up here with a delayed call. Final horn sounds, bringing this one to an end.
tonight.
What a game, what an atmosphere, and they're not done just yet. Here they come back out onto the ice.
Oh, listen to it in here. I mean, it's electric. They just love what they saw on the ice, and they're getting a salute, a thank you, which has gone down as tradition for this team to be able to say, hey, fans, you've been there all the way.
Thanks so much for joining us here. It was a fun one to call, and we will see you soon. For all of us here at EA Sports, stay safe.